What is up, guys? We are here with a custom gameplay request from one of my channel members, Alexi. Thank you so much, Alexi. I appreciate your support so much. He created this Justice Spider-Man deck for Miles Morales and an Aggression Gambit deck here to be played together. And he asked me to play his decks here against any villain, of my choice. So I chose ULTRON here on Expert Mode, so we have a stage 2. But we're going to swap out his recommended module, the Under Attack. We're going to put in the Sinister Assault for Miles Morales, and we're gonna put in the Sentinels here for Gambit. So we have some thematic modules here, with ULTRON taking on Spider-Man and Gambit. And what I'm gonna really enjoy with this deck, or with these decks that Alexi built, is that Miles has full like a butterfly. You can play under any player's control. So he's gonna give this to Gambit. And whenever Gambit attacks a confused enemy, we want to confuse the villain, increase the amount of damage attack deals to enemy by 1. And Gambit's going to give himself a warrior skill. Whenever you hear attacks remove a counter from here to have the attack deal 1 additional damage. So whenever Gambit plays like either the firepower, or whenever he plays his where is his main attack event, the Royal Flush here. These are multi-instance attack events here. So each one of these damages here, it'll do 0, 0, 0. It now does, with the charger card giving 3, 4, 5, it could do 5, 5, 5. So this could do 15 damage. And then where's the firepower? The firepower will also do 15 damage as well if we can get enough weapon upgrades to be exhausted. So yeah, it's gonna be super duper fun. We're gonna see how much damage we can do on a final huge push against ULTRON. Hopefully, if we can get him there, and if he doesn't kill us before we're able to set that up. But I'm really excited to try this here with Gambit being like the main damager and like killer here, and then Miles Morales is going to be like the thwarting and provide Gambit some support. But I think he can do a lot of damage as well, especially with the like butterflies here. We have 2 copies of Full Like a Butterfly um, in the Miles Morales deck here, so he can give one to himself and give one to Gambit. But we definitely want to prioritize giving it to Gambit first, and then we can see what happens after that if we have the breathing room to give one to Miles as well. So let's go and shuffle up our player decks here, and we're gonna go ahead and get this started. If you guys are interested in having me play your own decks on my channel and requesting a custom gameplay request, please consider joining my Patreon or as a channel member on my channel memberships. Yeah, I appreciate everyone who supports me, and yeah, you can access some nice perks like custom deck build requests as well every single month. So yeah, thank you so much everyone who's supporting. Thank you so much to Alexi. I think we're all shuffled up here with the player decks. Let's go ahead and get ULTRON here set up, and we're gonna shuffle up these 2 modules into ULTRON's encounter deck. We're facing ULTRON here with standard 1, expert 1, so we have that shuffled into encounter deck as well, along with both heroes obligations. So ULTRON here says, for his main scheme stage 1A, we put the ULTRON Jones environment into play and then shuffle up the encounter deck. So ULTRON Jones environment here says each face down drone minion engaged with the player has a base scheme of 1, a base attack of 1, and a base hit point of 1. And after a face down drone minion is defeated, we place that card into its owner's discard pile. So basically, he turns our own player cards into drone minions here. Let's advance the main scheme to stage 1B. Coming in with 0 threat, it's going to advance at 3 per player, so only 6 threats of the premium, which is a little bit low, but that's okay. Especially if we confuse ULTRON, it shouldn't be that big of an issue. And then when reviewed, each player puts the top card of their deck face down, engage with them as a drone minion. So we're going to go ahead and already get some minions here to start off. Okay, let's move this aside a little bit here for some space. So Miles gets a drone minion, and then Gambit gets a drone minion right there. So they all have 1 scheme, 1 attack, and 1 hit point here for the drones. Okay, so we have that. And then that's it with the setup. That was super duper quick. We have the hit point setup here, 22 per player for ULTRON. And yeah, okay, let's go and give some tokens here to Miles and Gambit. If you guys are interested in supporting the channel through getting your own tokens and bringing up your collection, you guys can use my code WWF5 for 5% off your order off anything by the same token. So all the tokens, the villain stand, and hit point dots we're using in this video are all from by the same token. Huge shout out to them for sponsoring the channel. Let's go ahead and do our mulligans here, starting with Miles because he's the first player because he's a build support in the deck. So we're dropped to our hand size here of 6 for Miles and see what we can get. Ooh, we got Peter Parker. Oh, and Ghost Spider. Don't know if I'm gonna play. I mean, I had the wild to play Peter if I really want to, but the double is just so nice here. I really wanna. I think I want to get Genki down. I think I'm gonna be flipping a lot here, so I feel like we prioritize that. Do I want to mulligan anything? If Yankee draws you one card, I could just play Spider-Man with that. And Spider-Man's so good. I really want to get like a stun or confuse off though. Let's mulligan a little bit harder. Why don't we mulligan 2 here? We're gonna get swarm of drones, so if I mulligan 2 here and I don't get my web shard or anything, yeah, that could be rough. Okay, we're gonna just take the drone minions here. So we're gonna hold on to our hand here. Yeah, yeah, that's okay. That's okay. We're gonna hold on to our hand. All right, Gambit's gonna drop to 6 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we want to get this because it is a weapon upgrade that we can exhaust with firearms. So I want to play that. I also kill drones. Ironheart's good here. If I use 2 research play Ironheart, I think I can mulligan 4 here. Hopefully I don't get like a bunch of stuff that I really want to keep. The 1x1 could be good too, but like we don't have any threat to remove, right? So that's why like, or so Miles here with his activations and Game with his activation, might as well like take out the minions, so we don't need the 1x1 right now. Do I want to play the hand cannon? I don't think. I mean, I could just play the. Okay, why don't we mulligan? Whoops, we'll mulligan 3 here. Hold on to this stuff. Hopefully, we don't get a bunch of cards I want to play. 1, 2. Looking for a double. No double there. That's okay. So we could just play. Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out as we do our turn. No research generated on turn 1, unfortunately. Okay, so we're looking for like the Helicarriers and Mansion here, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and start here with Miles Morales using double resource, so I can play Genki Lee, our best bud. 2 cost support. When exhaust as action, draw a card. If you're in hero form, discard a card from hand. We're not in hero form, so don't have this card. Ooh, the upside the head. I almost want to upside the head Ultron. Uh, if I play defense mechanism, I won't be able to do anything else after that though. I could just play this down and then, when hero uses the basic power, discard this. When hero uses the basic power, we could actually do double. Stun, confuse, and get a tough. Is that good? If I do that, let me see. We'll have to take out this drone so the drone doesn't take off our tough. And then Gambit can stay down our ego. I think that's a play. We'll hold on to Peter because Peter's too good. So we'll save him for next turn, and we're gonna go ahead and flip up here to our hero form. Okay. So we're gonna use a resource here. Play defense mechanism is a 1 cost upgrade, and we use that on demand. And then we're going to exhaust, swing for 2 on Ultron there. So we'll bring from 44 down to 42. Now we have 2 hero responses here that are both after hero makes base attack. So there's the same time window. So we're gonna trigger this one first. After hero uses basic power, we just made a basic attack. Discard this card, resolve Spider-Man's Spider Camouflage ability. Special is to give Spider-Man a tough status card and a confuse enemy. So we're gonna confuse Ultron. Then we also just made a basic attack and damage enemy, which is Ultron. So we can play this using a resource right here out of hand to play upside the head. Since we basically attack and damage enemy, Ultron, we can confuse him. He's already confused. If the enemy is already confused, we stun instead. So we're going to stun Ultron here as well. All right, that's pretty good. And we'll hold on to Peter in our hand, and we're going to pass here. That's where we Gambit. So our Gambit can stay down with the extra hand size. And we're going to play Ironheart first. So we'll do 1, 2 resources right here. So I can play Ironheart. After you play Ironheart from your hand, we can draw a card. Draw a card here. Ooh, we got a double. I could just play this, get the hit points. Yeah, I think we play this under ourselves here. We could also play this, get like a bunch of weapons out already. That could be really good to get these weapons out. But okay, let's have Ironheart first swing for 1. We'll take out the drone from Miles here. So this goes into Miles' discard pop. And then she'll take a consequence damage. The question is, do I want to go aggressive condition like this? Or do I want to play like these cards down, like both these weapons here? And if we get caught off guard, this is the better way to go, but I like the 3 hit points here. Let's get our weapons out. I think the weapons are more important here for Gambit. I really want to play this, but yeah, that'll be the way. We'll go double here, play the post grenade, 2 cost upgrade. Here, actually, we can on demand discard this and choose enemy. Discard top 2 cards from counter deck to deal damage to enemy for each boost icon. And we'll use a resource here to play Gambit Staff. This is a 1 cost upgrade. Let's move this over for some space. This is a 1 cost upgrade. Whenever an enemy attacks, we can exhaust the staff to deal damage to that enemy, but only in hero form as a hero interrupt. But these are both weapon upgrades for the future whenever we use our firepower. So we got really quickly set up here for firepower. That's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. We're going to stay down here with Gambit so we can draw back up to 6. Miles holds on to Peter, draw back up to 5. Ooh, we got Crossfire. It's really good right now. And we got a Battlefield Benevolence, so I should be able to use it right away. This is a perfect hand. This deck is killer. Okay, so draw at the 5. Gambit has no cards in hand. He's drawn back up to 6. Nice, we got a Helicarrier. Nice, we got a double with it. Okay. All right. This is not bad. We got the firepower, which is really good to take out a bunch of drones if we get more drones. Okay, so it is ULTRON's turn. He's gonna add 1 per player threat to the main scheme. It's gonna be 2 threat because they're playing this 2-handed. Then he is going to attack Monsteralis. He's stunned, so nothing happens. He's gonna activate against Gambit. We're an Artigo, so he schemes. He's confused, nothing happens. So normally, ULTRON has a force interrupt. Whenever he attacks you, you put the top card of your deck into play, engage with as a drone minion, and he gets +1 attack for each drone minion engaged with you. But since he never attacked us, he was stunned, he doesn't get that drone. He's using when he schemes against Gambit, he's confused, nothing happens. But now the drone minion will scheme for 1 against Gambit, so this goes up to 3 threat for the main scheme. Then we get a counter card to 1 for each player. 1 for Miles, 1 for Gambit. Miles got exhaustion. Oh no, now we can't cross Spider-Verse anymore. Okay, so exhaust your Denny, and it's gonna surge into Craven Hunter with Stunning Buildings. Oh man, okay. Alright. And after he attacks the damage character you control, you must discard up or support your control. Okay, and then Gambit is going to reveal his encounter card. Oh my goodness, I'm glad that we did not play aggressive condition. We got Cloud Guard. This card burst support control. We'll toss the post grenade here. That was crazy. Alright. Then we pass the first player token over to Gambit, who's gonna start us off here. Okay, wait, let me see what Miles wants to do during his turn. So we just hard play Peter. This is a hero action, so I won't be able to get confused. Oh man. Oh, dang it. We could, I don't know. Maybe I don't play Peter here. I could save across the Spyros for a future turn. That's an option as well, because now that I have it. I feel like maybe swinging is good to just remove threat. Yeah, I'm not sure what we do here. Okay, let's do Gambit's turn real quick. So Gambit here, Gambit has a flip up. So when I use Molecular Acceleration and get the charge counter, we could actually, no, I can't kill Craven anymore because I lost my other weapon upgrade. Let's go ahead and flip up here to hero form. We're gonna use our action hero form, charge the card. We can place a charge counter here on Gambit to get a counter. Limit once per round though. Then we're gonna go ahead and use 3 resources here, including the Molecular Acceleration. Hero Interrupt, when we spend this card in hero form, place a charge counter on Gambit, so get another charge counter. So 3 resources there, so I can play the Helicarrier. So 3 cost support. As action, we exhaust it to reduce the cost of next time we play by 1. And we actually use that for Miles, actually, and that helped Miles a lot. So I play Firepower here. We could exhaust 1 weapon upgrade, do 3 damage. We could do more with our charge counters. Let me think here. So if I use this, let's say I do 4 on Craven, Gambit swings for 2, takes Craven out. Then Miles could Helicarrier. That will give us a form change. We could Helicarrier. Yeah, we just don't know what Miles is gonna do. That's fine, but we always do the same thing here, I think. So yeah, we're gonna use a resource here to play Firepower. Hero action exhaust up to 3 weapon upgrades you control. We don't have 1 weapon upgrade here. We're exhausted. For each upgrade exhausted, choose an enemy and do 3 damage to the attack gains ranged. We're going to use our throw the card. Interrupt when you play an attack event, remove up to 1 charge counter. and the event deals 1 damage for each counter move, or +1. So it's going to do 4 damage here on Craven. So where is it? Here we go. That resolves the firepower. Then Gambit will just swing for 2, take out Craven to Hunter here. Mouse out a little bit. Alright, and then we're going to pass over to Miles' turn. So the question is, do I just stay up with Miles? I don't want to let him accelerate so many drones, because each time he attacks you, we get a drone, right? That's not good. I almost want a Genki here. Let me see. If I play this and Genki draws me a Mento, I can play Peter. But there's like not a super high chance of that happening, right? I think that's fine. I think we just do it like that. Yeah, so we'll use a resource here to play Battlefield Benevolence as a hero action. We can heal 2 damage from enemy. We're going to heal 2 damage from ULTRON, brings it back up to its full life of 44, and it confuse that enemy. So we're going to confuse ULTRON here as well. All right. Then Miles will flip down to Alter Ego, so that we're able to use Genki Lee here without discarding. Draw a card. We don't have discard because we're not in hero form. Oh, I forgot. Response. After you change this form, shuffle 1 Spider-Man card from discard pile into your deck. So before we use Genki, we flip down, we use a response. So we shuffle any Spider-Man card. Let's shuffle in Defense Mechanism here back into the deck. All right, and we're hoping to clutch. Wait, did I do that wrong? Did I use a resource? Oh, that's fine, that's fine. I was supposed to use a helicarrier, guys. I messed it up. I was supposed to use a helicarrier for the Battlefield Benevolence, so I hold on to double life. Oh man, that's fine. That's fine. We already did it. We're not gonna go back. Ah, that was what I want to do. So I could double life next turn, potentially flip back down to Archego, but that's okay. Okay, so we shuffled the Defense Mechanism back into deck, and then now we can Genki. We can draw a card without discarding. Mental. Oh, we got a mental. Okay, so we just hard play Peter here. So we're gonna use the requirement to play Peter Parker Spider-Man is a energy, mental, and physical. So we have to spend the 3 resources. We have a mental, energy, declare wild to be physical. So I can play Spider-Man Peter Parker here. Nice, that's really good. Okay, so we got him down. You just realize I have to thwart, huh? I forgot about thwarting. So yeah, we're gonna thwart for 2. Drop the man down to 1. I'm glad we play him down. And then after he attacks with Thor's, choosing our Web-Warrior to ready it. We can't ready up Miles here because it's not Web-Warrior and Archego. But he'll take a consequence damage. Alright, that is going to end our turn. Let's ready up here. And then Gambit draws back up to 5. So this turn would not go as well because we don't have to stun Ocean anymore. So, and then Miles drawn up to 6 here. Okay, we can web shot him next turn. Really want to play that web shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We drew 2 web shots though. Maybe I can helicarrier or even mansion in the web shot. Okay. Ultron's turn. He's gonna add 2 to the main, so it goes up to 3 threat. He is going to activate against Gambit. He's gonna attack Gambit here because we're in hero form. So let's see. Force interrupt. This happens first. Whenever he attacks for the top of your deck face down, engage with this Droman. He gets +1 attack for each Droman engaged with you. So he has +2 attack right now. He's hitting with a base of 4. He gets a boost. So be hitting a lot. I think we defend here with our natural agility. So we're going to exhaust defend for 3. We're going to play natural agility. You interrupt defense. When you defend against an attack, we place a charge counter on Gambit. For each counter, we get +1 defense. We're defending for 3 +2. We're defending for 5 right now. We're not going to use this. So we're defending for 5. He's hitting with a base of 4. Here's a boost. 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We defend for 5. We take 2 damage. Brings us down to 7. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. So at least we got a charge counter from that. But we go down to 7 life. Okay? He just attacked us. That resolved. We did force interrupt. Now both mins are going to hit Gambit. When this drone attacks us, we're going to use our staff. When enemy attacks, including a minion, exhaust staff to damage enemy. So it's interrupt. So it happens before the attack. Defeats this drone before he attacks. So don't take damage from the drone. This one's going to hit us for 1, though. We'll take that one. Drop down 6. Actually, why didn't I just block with Ironheart? Oh, I wanted to get the charge counter. Greedy. Okay. Because Rogue would be cheaper too if I do that. So that's kind of why I want to do that. All right. Then Ultron is activated against Gambit. He's going to activate here against Miles. He's going to scheme. He's confused. Nothing happens. In counter card time, please don't have him attack more. 1 for Gambit, 1 for Miles. First encounter card for Gambit is Advanced Ultron Drone with Guard. Whenever the Advanced Ultron Drone is defeated, we get a drone main from the top of our deck. Miles is going to get Andrew Efficiency, where viewed each player puts a top card of their deck face down into play, engage with him as a drone main. So Gambit gets 1 too, and Miles gets 1 here. All right. That's going to end the villain phase. Pass it back over. All right. Let's see. We still have this tough one. Let's go ahead and Genki, of course, so we can draw a card on our alter ego. Ooh, we got Nick. Do I want to play Nick? Oh, I do want to play Nick. Oh man, oh man. I don't think we need a Helicarrier on Gambit. Right, yeah, we played this pretty evenly. So, Gambit's first can use action. We can request action out of turn. Charge the card, plays a charge counter on Gambit. So it goes up to 3 counters here. We can do that during Miles' turn. So yeah, okay. So did that. Let's go ahead and yeah, we're going to Gambit's also gonna use the action on our turn for Miles. Helicarrier reduce the cost the next card that Miles plays by 1. So Miles has Nick Fury for 3 costs, 3 resources here. Let's play good old Nick. Whenever Nick Fury enters play, choose one. We're gonna pick the one to draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Not a Moon Girl. If I play Moon Girl for 3, I lose the mansion. I draw 3 cards, which should be to play the Helicarrier. Odds are good here to help us threat and take out all these drones one by one. So yeah, we're gonna toss a mansion and we'll go Helicarrier here, I think. No, wait, I don't want to because we have build support, so that will get the Helicarrier back out, but not the mansion. If I play Moon Girl, I should have kept that web shot. If I play Moon Girl here, okay, I draw 2 cards. Okay, if I draw 2 cards with her, then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 to play the mansion. I won't be able to web shot. Do I just get this Helicarrier out, guys? Does Gambit still have his mansion at least? Hopefully he has his mansion. Okay, Gambit still has his mansion, so we can prioritize playing his. Or I could just not go Moon Girl. If I mansion, draw a card. I want to hold this. I want to hold this. So, actually, I don't need to hold this. I could do 4 here, play mansion, draw a card, play the power within with the card that I draw. Or I could go Helicarrier for that. So yeah, we can build support the Helicarrier. I don't need, Miles has no other targets for build support. So yeah, we'll go 4 resources here, so I can play the Avengers Mansion. Oh, whoops, I don't draw yet. We have the Exhausted Mansion, choose an effect. I don't think Gambit needs to draw. Yeah, we'll draw a card for Miles. Oh, join to double. Oh, that's really good. Okay, wish I had 1 resource to play this, but that's okay. All right, let's go ahead and flip up here to hero form now. Okay, so we're in hero form. We are not going to be able to confuse them, so we save both players in hero form this turn. All right, so we're going to do, let's think here. Oh yeah, we take out the advanced Ultron drone. Let's defeat the engaged player, so it's engaged with Gambit. So Gambit will get another drone. So we'll use a double resource here, double energies, so I can play a web shot. Here, Ash attack, do 4 damage to enemy. So we'll defeat the Ultron drone here with guard for Gambit. The engaged player gets a drone man after he's defeated, so Gambit will get another drone here. Okay, so 4 damage kills him. If you pair with this card using an energy resource, we use 2 energies here with energy double. You can resolve Spider-Man's Venom Blast ability. Venom Blast is special, do 2 damage to enemy. We're going to do 2 damage to Ultron. Brings him 44 down to 42. And then we also get to stun him. So Ultron stun here. Alright, that resolves our web shot. Okay, we're going to hold on to this in our hand. And we need to activate here with the allies. Game's going to play Rogue. And then I think we play our hand cannon. Hand cannon and Rogue. So we have 1, 2, 3. Well, Spider-Man can ready. Let me think. Do we want to keep the tough here on Rogue? We'll swing. Spider-Man swings, rise up Miles. He swings again. Nick swings again. So that'll take everyone out. So Rogue would lose their tough. That's fine. We have enough blocking. I don't think a Rogue needs a tough. Yeah, so we'll just do that. We're going Rogue to Thor. Okay, so Miles will swing for 2. Take out his drone right here. Then Peter's going to swing for 2. Take out Gambit's drone right here. And then Peter will use his response after he attacks with Thor, right up in our Web-Warrior. And then he'll take consequential damage. Nick will swing for 2. Take out this drone for Gambit here. Nick takes a consequential damage. And then, actually, we could keep this drone because we're gonna Gambit staff it. No, we're gonna Gambit staff the drone that ULTRON puts out. So Miles will swing for 2, take out this drone. So clear out our drones there, which is pretty nice. And then we're gonna pass over to Gambit. So Rogue here says reduce the cost of player by 1 for each charge counter on your identity. We have 3 charge counters, so she's only 1 cost. 1 resource here, so I can play Rogue. She has toughness, and she should be ready up here. Then we'll use a double resource here to play our hand cannon. 2 cost upgrade comes with 3 charge counters. We've got our weapon upgrade here. Let's put it over here. We can exhaust when we make a basic attack to get +2 for attack and give the attack overkill. With 3 charge counters, that'll be ready up. Alright, so Rogue's gonna throw for 2 for the main in case he gets like an advance or something. Drop it down to 1. She'll take constant damage, lose her tough, but she stays alive here. Alright. And I mean she has no damage, let's move this over. Okay, I think we are good. Yeah, we got a mansion helicarrier. Yeah, feeling good here. Okay, that's gonna enter turn. Let's right back up. Pierce about to go here, unfortunately, but that's okay. Gambit draws back up to 5, no cards in hand. Nice. Hopefully draw a mansion. Nice with the double. It's really, really good. Okay, so I want to play that mansion here. And then Miles can draw back up to 5 here as well. Holding on to. Ooh, we got our first float. So I'm gonna give that to Gambit. It's a priority. Okay, do we have confuses? Yeah, we have upside the head. So we want to stun and confuse him here. Okay. ULTRON's turn. He's gonna add 2 to the main, goes back up to 3 again. He is going to attack Miles. He's stunned, so nothing happens there. He does not get a drone in. He's going to attack Gambit here. He will get a drone in here with this Force Interrupt. And a Gambit can trigger his staff here. When an enemy attacks, that's Interrupt, Exhaust. Wait, no. It's only when the drone attacks. Sorry. Not yet, not yet. So ULTRON's attacking with +1 and 3 attack. Here's his boost. We're going to block with Nick Fury. The boost is 3, 5, 6. Takes out Nick. Then the drone's going to attack Gambit here. We're going to use our staff, exhaust it whenever he initiates, and takes him out before he strikes. It's a great reward. He was a traitorous drone. Then we each get a phase 9 counter card. Miles first, then Gambit. Miles got upgrade drones, attach to upgrade drones environment. Each phase 9 drone main gets +1 attack and +1 hit point. Here, actually spend 1 of each resource to get rid of it. Gambit got, oh no, Shadow of the Past. And not Gambit's. Gambit's is terrible. We got Peloton coming out here. Quick Strike and Toughness. Let's see here. Let's put everything out first before we resolve that or figure out who we want to attack. Force response after assassination attacks and defeats a character, place 2 murder on there. That'll come with 4 threat and acceleration. We shuffle these 3 Nemesis cards into the encounter deck here. Okay. Alright, so who do I want? I want to take on a Gambit. I feel like I don't want to take the attack here with Gambit though. I don't want to take the attack. Quick strike, yeah, because they're at 6 life. I'd like to flip down with Gambit soon. Is this the turn we flip? So I gotta figure out who to resolve quick strike against. I could just block with Rogue, she'll live, so she won't do her effect. Miles could also exhaust and just soak it with the tough. I feels like a waste to soak it with Miles' tough though. Let's block with Rogue. No, let's block with Ironheart. No, if she defeats character, replace 2 on the main scheme. So more threats removed. I don't want to deal with that right now, I think. Yeah, we'll block with Rogue. Hopefully we don't need her activation. What the heck? I have X here. Oh, he could ready up Rogue too. So actually, X could ready up Rogue and have her activate. So Gambit just defends. Yeah, we're gonna have Gambit just block for 3. Well, she has 3 attack. Oh, she would have killed Rogue. I thought she has 2 attacks. Sorry, guys. So yeah, okay, we're just block with Gambit because she's hitting for 3 with quick strike. Gambit defense with 3 takes no damage. Yeah, so we don't have to put that on the main scheme. Okay, that resolves that. Oh man. Okay, and then we pass this token over to Gambit, who's gonna start us off. Okay, discharge the card, get a charge counter. Going to 4 here. Let's see. I could just charge card, kill her. I need to remove 2 charge counters though. This will give me 1 more. But if I do that, I want to play X and Mansion. I think if I do 1, 2, 3, 4 for the Mansion, draw a card. I could do that. Do I have enough instances here to do everything else though if I do that? Oh, we have This guy's really good. Do I could flip. Miles just gets better flips though. Gambit doesn't have any real reason to flip other than a Hue for 3 right now. Okay, if I'm playing Miles here, what would I do? Would I just Helicare and uh, play Spider-Man? I want to play as Float, but maybe we can just get the other one out later. I think the priority here is getting X down for sure. Probably want to flip with Miles again. Yeah. Peter can give us activation. We X can no, we want X to do the confuse, not the ready. Yeah. We want to confuse ULTRON. So let me think. If I do this, oh, Genki can play the power within. So we just gotta play Spider-Man here, Pavitri. So we gotta play him. We can flip down, play a power within. So I think we can Mansion Gambit here. Out of turn, we're going to request Miles to Avengers Mansion Gambit for him to draw a card. Ooh, that's perfect. Okay, so we'll do 4 resources here, including the Molecular Acceleration. So I can play the Avengers Mansion, and we get a charge count when we spend the Molecular Acceleration. So we got the 5 charge counters. I want to build that up, or I pick a push. Got Mansion down here. All right, an Exhausted Mansion. Choose player, draw a card. Then we just we draw here for Gambit still. Draw a card. Ooh, play that. So if I play X, get the Confuse on. You can thwart. That's still good. I have to keep Warrior Skill. Warrior Skill has to stay here, I think, in our hand. Yeah, so we'll hold on this in our hand. If I play X, freaking thwart. How do we deal with Belladonna? Oh, 5 life is tough. She'll hit for 3. Yeah, it's not great. So okay, we have ULTRON confused. What do we do here? Oh, wait a minute. Did we see Sunfire yet? Hope not. Okay, we should hopefully draw him so I can pop the upgrade drones here. Oh wait, they all have +1 hit point now. So now Gambit staff won't kill the drone. Ooh, that's fine. That's fine. Do I play X here? Oh man, Belladonna is kind of a thorn on my side right now. If I play X, Ironheart goes away, knocking out the tough. All 3 of these guys have to attack her to defeat her. X can thwart here, Rogue thwarts there to clear that off. And then Miles can thwart. No, Miles should have double thwart. Yeah, okay, so yeah, we'll just do that. Helicarrier will make X 2 cost. 2 resources here to play Professor X. Whenever he enters play, choose one. We'll pick the one to confuse the villain. Yeah, we always want to flip here against ULTRON because we don't want double drone minions like on both players. X is going to exhaust Thor for 3, clear off the main scheme. He'll take a consequence damage. Ironheart's gonna swing for 1, knock off the tough from Belladonna. She'll take constant damage and get knocked out. Move this side a little bit. Rogue will swing for 2 on Belladonna. She'll take a consequent damage. Freaking Belladonna with toughness too. Holy cow. Alright. End her turn on this. Pass over to Miles. I forgot this removes stuff for us too. Dang. I didn't really got that much. Okay, we play Pavitri. I could play him down in Alter Ego actually. If I upside the head, that would really help Gambit out right now. If I play upside the head, I draw a card with Genki. If it's utter flow, if we're really bad losing both. No, we have to damage ULTRON to stun him. Ah, it's fine. Yeah, okay. So we're going to swing for 2 on ULTRON. Brings him from 42 down to 40. Then we're going to use a resource. Wait, should we just use Venom Blast instead of upside the head? What am I doing? Sorry guys, hold up. Before we do that, we're actually going to use this as a resource and play Power Within. Yeah, we'll actually just do that. So, sorry guys. So before we attack, now we attack, we swing for 2. Then here response after you make a basic power, discard this card, resolves Venom Blast. Do 2 damage to enemy, stun enemy. So we'll do 2 damage to ULTRON here. So we actually get more value from that. And then we can stun him as well. So good combo there. It's like the same kind of type of ability from Miles there. And then we're going to have Peter swing for 2 on Belladonna. So 4 damage on her. He will ready up a web ward before he takes constant damage, so he'll ready up Miles, and then he'll take constant damage and get knocked out. And then Miles is going to Thor for 2 from here, drop it down to, oh, I'm short on threat. I should have had X Thor from there. That's fine. Dang it. Yeah, and then we'll flip down to Alter Ego here. Because for Vitry, I need to play him in Alter Ego. Response when he changes form, shuffle a Spider-Man card from discard pile into your deck. I think let's get a web shot. Let's get a web shot in there. So shove this into our deck. Hope we don't draw it. I'd rather draw that than a float like a butterfly. Do not want to get the second float here because we're not going to have another one. Please don't be a build support or float. All right. So we're Genki, draw a card. Okay, that's fine. All right, we'll do 3 resources here. Play Spider-Man Pavitri. When enters play, remove 1/3 from the scheme for each web-ward card control. He's the only web-ward card control, so we'll take a 1/3 off there. So we're able to clear that off, unfortunately. That's fine. All right, and then he is going to exhaust swing for 1, take out Belladonna. He'll take a console damage. Belladonna finally gone. Right, we got ULTRON Sun confused, so that's good. Okay, that is going to end our turn here. Another turn. All right, let's ready back up. Gambit has 5 counters now, so that's pretty good. We'll draw back up to 5 here with Gambit. Hold on to his Warrior skill. Let's got X-Jet 2. Okay, that's going to be huge. I can play X-Jet and Warrior skill. We'll be really golden here. Miles draws back up to 6. Ooh, we got build support and Miles starts. Okay, that's huge. Okay. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, hopefully. Oh, we got swing in too. Okay, I'm really liking this hand right now. Hopefully ULTRON doesn't. Oh, but I have to play this. There's too many things I want to play right now. I'm gonna play all these cards. Okay, ULTRON's turn. He's gonna add 1, 2, 3 to the main because acceleration. Going up to 3 here. He is going to attack Gambit. He's stunned. Does not get a drone in with the Force Interrupt. Never attack. Scheme against Miles. Confused. Nothing happens. Then we get encounter cards. 1 for Gambit. 1 for Miles. Gambit gets Dark Hawk inside 2. Holy cow, the man almost flipped with that. So 3 plus 2 threat is 5 out of 6. And Doc Ock's a menace, dude. Kind of card for Miles. So I'm glad X-Door are there. One of you each drone may engage with your hero attacks. We have no drone mins. If no attacks were made, put the top card of your deck into play, engage with as a drone min. I hope we don't lose the Web of Life and Destiny, guys, because we still haven't drawn it. And I may have to build support that if this is the Web of Life and Destiny. Okay. So that's it here. We just get drone. Is it just Miles or does Gambit get 1, 2? Yeah, just Miles gets a drone. Okay, it's not bad. All right, back over to our turn here. And Gambit should draw Sunfire at the end of a deck pass to pop that out. Okay, so we pass this over here. If X is in play at the end of the round, he gets this card, so he's gone. So, oh, we built support the X-Jet, so we don't have to play the X-Jet here from Gambit's hand, which is nice. Yeah. So I may even Firepower here. So Warrior's skill is important. Firepower is good. And would also like to create a Charmer. Let's see. This. Firepower kills Dark Ock in 1 shot. After he activates, you place it on each scheme. He never activated. So yeah, Firepower is so good here because we have 2 weapon upgrades. Let's first request action from Gambit to use charge a card, get a charge counter, go up to 6 here. We're gonna get those counters off. Okay, and then so we can create a charmer. That means we flip down with Gambit for the create a charmer. We create a charmer the main, I think, and we have Miles clear build support. I think it's to play. Okay, let's first Genki. We'll draw a card. Got the web shot. So we can stun him and we'll confuse him. Okay. Now I have to figure out how to deal with this drone. I think Pavitri kills the drone here. So we just flip up here to hero form. And then Pavitri is going to swing for 1, take out the drone. And please don't be the Web of Life or Death. Okay, nice. So we're drawing for sure. Okay, he'll take console damage. So I think both players that got the same time, which is kind of rough, but that's okay. Okay, so now he took his console damage. Let's see what I'm gonna do here with Milos. Oh, we have a swing in though. We don't need Correlate Charmer. We could confuse Dark Ock actually. save the resource on firepower. Let me think. If I play build support, I'm going to toss this float, I think. We toss the float. Both floats going away here. I can swing in, get the confuse, and clear third off of that. Miles clears it off entirely. Oh, then we get the helicarrier, and we can web shot with the helicarrier. Oh yeah, that would be really good. Yeah, I think we just go for that because that's just such a good play right now. And then we'll lose the float. There's no way to keep it. I think I could try to hold on to it, but I'd rather give economy to Gambit. So you know what? We're gonna use the float as a resource. Let's get it back into shuffle. Float is one resource I can play build support. Player stats comes in with 3 per player threat. That's gonna be 6 threat there. When defeated, we can search your deck and discard off for support. Both players can, I mean, for the cost of 3 less to put it straight into play. So next we'll do 2 resources here. So I can play Swing In, 2 cost event. Remove 4th from the scheme. If we play this card with the mental, we did use Arachno Bass, which is a mental, to resolve our Spire Camouflage. So we take 4th off of there. Spire Camouflage, we get a tough, and we can confuse an enemy. Let's confuse ULTRON. That resolves our Swing In. Then we're going to exhaust door for 2, clear off build support. Side scheme is defeated, goes into victory display. Each player can search your deck and discard pile for support that costs 3 less put in play, and then this gets removed from the game in the victory display. So I might as well get the helicarrier, a 3 cost support from his discard pile. Put it straight into play. And then Gambit, wait, is extra in her hand? Oh no, crap, the extra's in her hand. Sorry guys. What we're gonna do is we're gonna request an action out of turn. We're gonna just firepower here. So I need the extra. So the build support doesn't grab it. Sorry guys, we gotta go back there because I messed up. So this does not play a card from your hand, only from deck or discard pile. So out of turn though, Gambit can do is out of turn. He can use it as a resource to play firepower. So during Miles' turn, before we clear this off, we're gonna firepower first. Exhaust up to 3 weapon upgrades you control. 1, 2 weapon upgrades. For each upgrade exhausted, deal 3 damage to enemies. So we'll do 3 and 3 on Dog Arc. So 6 damage kills him. Sorry about that, guys. I messed that up. So now that we did that, now we can play the builds or clear it off with Miles with the basic door activation. And then that will grab the X-Jet and play for Gambit here as well. Okay, now that's really good. Apologies for going back on that. All right, so X-Jet we can exhaust to generate a wild resource for any player whose identity has an X-Wing trait, which is Gambit. All right, Miles would then use own helicarrier to reduce the cost of the web shot down to 1. This is an energy resource to play web shot. Your action attack do 4 damage to enemy. We're gonna hit ULTRON for 4. Brings from 38 down to 34. Then since we use the energy to pay for Venom Blast with double life, we can resolve Venom Blast. So we do additional 2 damage to any enemy. We'll do 2 on ULTRON down to 32, and then we'll stun him as well. All right, and then we're going to Avengers Mansion Gambit, and that's gonna end our turn. Okay, so Gambit's turn here. All right, let's get 1 to 2 here. We're gonna Mansion himself. Maybe get Sunfire. That'd be great. No Sunfire. He's one of the last 2 cards in our deck. At least we didn't lose him as a Dromian though, so I can't complain. Play this. We want to use the extra right now before we flip down. So let's use extra to generate a wild resource. This will be a second resource here. So yeah, that's fine. So I can play Warrior Skill. It's a 2 cost upgrade. Comes in with 3 warrior counters, max 1 per player. And when your hero attacks, we're gonna move a counter from here to have the attack deal 1 additional damage. Yeah, that one doesn't actually have exhaust. So I'm out of economy to play both Yarmurm and Cruelly Charmer. We don't need to confuse with the Cruelly Charmer. So what do we do? Have we seen Master Plan? We have not seen it. So because we haven't seen it, I can leave that threat there. That 1 threat there. Yeah, because that'd be good Master Plan bait because I don't want to mill the counter deck. I don't have to. So I think we just Cruelly Charmer, hold on to Yarmurm. Yeah, this would be really, really good. Yeah, we can helicarry here. Okay, so we don't have the exhaust for that. We can exhaust the heal. Rogue and Cruelly Charm clears off the main. Yeah, we're gonna flip down to Arctic Eagle. Gambit's first flip this game. We're going to exhaust heal for 3, brings it back up to our full life of 9. And then we're gonna use Helicarrier as a resource. This will be second resource to play Career Charm. It's an RTO action. We are an RTO. Remove 3 that from the scheme. Drops us down to 2. And if it removes the last confused villain, he's already confused. So we don't need to do that. Rogue with door for 2, so 5 threat. Clears off the main. Row takes a consequential damage. Clearly Charmer resolves, and that's gonna end our turn. So yeah, we're gonna ready back up here. We're getting built out. We just need to get the floats down, and again, it's gonna pop the heck off after we get the floats down. So this will be a rough turn because we're getting 4 encounter cards for both players right now. So we deck out. Miles decks out first, actually. Yeah, he decks out first, so we get a face encounter for Miles, and we get 1 for Gambit. So hopefully one of them is a master plan because of that side team. We've got the Well of Life Destiny. Okay, so we'll shuffle up both player decks here. I wish one of us drew more because like decking out at the same time is not great. Yeah, so I got basically everything I wanted from the first deck pass except for the floats. The floats are huge. It's unfortunate that we have to do a second deck pass for the floats. I could have prioritized them more, but I'd rather get this stuff down right now. I feel really good with this stuff right now. So yeah. The Sinister Assault keeps coming out. What is Gambit's? Oh, the Sentinel. We haven't seen any Sentinels yet. Only Sinister Assault. So Miles is, guys, trying to pop off on us. Shuffle a Gambit's deck here. Yeah, so we need to kill this ULTRON drone soon. Because if those drones activate against it's going to be rough. Because they have +1 attack. Yeah, I don't want that. Okay. Yeah, oh, wait, we could lose a float to being drone minions too. That would be really bad. Yeah, I really need to get those floats down. Yeah, I should prioritize a little bit more, especially against ULTRON, who can make us lose our key cards. That's the thing with ULTRON. All right, Miles has 4 cards in here. We're drawing 1 more back up to 5. So we got a double. Can only really play this with a double though. Okay, we don't have any stuns. We have confuses here. All right, and Gambit's drawing up to 6 here with a bigger hand size and Alter Ego. Okay, all right, this is not bad. All right, so it is ULTRON's turn. He's gonna add 3 to the main because 2 + 1 acceleration goes up to 3 out of 6 again. He is going to attack Miles, stun, nothing happens, does not trigger the Force Interrupt, scheme against Gambit, confuse, nothing happens. Then we get dealt encounter cards. So 1 for Miles, 1 for Gambit. So 4 total cards here. All right, first one. I'm hoping one is a master. Oh, nice. Whenever you place 4th on each side scheme, this goes from 1 to 5. That is really good. All right, that was a chilling kind of card kit. Next one is Swarm Attack. Each drone minion engages your hero attacks. If no attacks were made, put the top of your deck, engages the drone minion. So I hope that's not a flow like a butterfly. All right, resolves that. Gambit has 2 cards here. Oh, we got our first Sentinel. One of you, if a target for elimination is attached to your identity, he attacks you. Otherwise, search the encounter and discard pile for the targeted for elimination attachment and discard it. Oh man. So we just attach this to our identity here. And we'll shuffle up. Dang it. So, okay, we have to exhaust here. That's fine. We healed last turn, so I don't mind exhausting right now. Okay, so Sentinel minion here doesn't really do anything else. He just attaches this to Gambit, and then we have to exhaust to get rid of it. And then when you get your Sentinel minion, you cannot change from hero to Alter Ego, but we can't go from Alter Ego to hero forms. It's fine. It's not the end of the world right now. But yeah. All right. And then we have 1 more encounter card. Speaking of no Sentinels. Oh, we got Vulture. Oh, he has Quick Strike and Villainous, but when we're in Alter Ego, it doesn't trigger. Quick Strike means that the minion attacks your hero. We're not in hero form, so it doesn't attack. Luckily, we avoided that. After he activates, we would this card, random card from our hands. I'm glad I didn't have to do that. All right, that's gonna end that. So we pass order Gambit, who's gonna start us off. Okay, that was not bad. This thing's kind of annoying, but I think we're just exhausting, get rid of it. Or don't exhaust later. Because exhaustion is gone. I need to play Sunfire. We have a lot of damage here. We don't need this Thwart because Miles has Confusion. Yeah, so we don't need to use our Acrylic Charmer. We probably, yeah, we don't need to do that. Okay, let me think. Gambit's gonna do damage for us, so we could just stun and confuse the Sentinel here. Leave him in play. 1 by 1, we'll do 4 and 4 if it defeats. Let's draw for Gambit because I think Gambit can do a little bit more. Let's see what's Miles doing here. He's gonna play this. Gonna play this. Play this. Yeah. I don't know. Miles needs to draw. We're gonna draw a card for Gambit with the Nation. Grant Ward. This would be a good turn to play him. Only one encounter card. So that was good. Do I want to mention again here? Trying to card again. Let me think here. Do I want to mention again? What I really want is a firepower. Firepower will pop off right now. 1x1 is good too. Let's mention Gambit. So Gambit will draw another card here. Okay, an attack event, which is nice to see. All right. Let's think how I want to do this. So we are going to. Do I need my exhaust? I don't think I need it this turn. Yeah, we're going to just go ahead and exhaust. Exhaust your to discard this card. So this is discarded. Got rid of that. We'll flip up to hero form. We're going to use our charge to card. So get a charge counter here. Going up to 7. Okay. Unfortunately, I have to use it now, though. Let's go ahead and play Gambit. 0 cost, or Grant Ward, I mean. 0 cost ally, he can't defend. And after you reveal a treasure as a force response, we have to spend a mental, or else we take damage equal to his attack and move the game. That's fine. So have him play. He is going to... Oh, I want to play Sunfire, huh? Yeah, let's do Sunfire first. So we'll go... think here. We'll go 1, 2 resources, play Sunfire. After you play Sunfire from hand, spend an energy resource, extra here, declare a YB energy. Choose attachment with the text hero action or hero response in this card. This is an attachment with the text hero action, so we can discard that. So Dromins no longer have +1 hit point, +1 attack now. So this drone is back to 1/1. Okay. Next, Sunfire will swing for 2 on Vulture. Sunfire takes the consequent damage. Use a resource here. Play 1x1. Takes Vulture. Dude does a bunch of damage there. Do I just not play Yarmron? I want to get these post grenades down. Yarmron is good here though. I could just not overkill because I want to overkill and be greedy. But then we just 1x1 here, and then we play post grenade. Hold on to Yarmron using Miles Helicarrier. Can I afford to use Miles Helicarrier? Yeah, I can. Okay, cool. Okay, so yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll go. We use what was it? Oh, we use resource here. Play 1x1. Here, action attack. Do 2 damage to enemy. Okay, so we're gonna use our charge counter. When you play an attack event, remove a counter from here. It gets +1 damage. And then we're also gonna use our warrior skill. Whenever your hero attacks, remove a warrior counter from here. The attack deals 1 additional damage. So this drops down to 2. So now 1x1 is gonna do 4 and 4. So do 4 damage to enemy, defeats Vulture. That's how the official rule for this one works. So he's defeated. And then if the attack defeats the enemy, do 2 damage to an enemy. So we do 4 damage to the Sentinel right here. That's how Gambit's effects interact with attack events are multi-instances. So that was really cool. Then we'll do Grant Ward swings for 2, I think. No. Pavich can take him out. So Grant Ward's going to thwart for 2. We have no more ally activation. Let me think here. Let me think how I'm going to do this. If Grant Ward thwarts there, Pavitri swings there, Miles thwarts there, Will can thwart there. This stays in place still. We can't get rid of that, unfortunately. That's fine. That's fine. So we keep that in place. So Grant Ward's gonna thwart for 2 from the main, drop down to 1 threat. Grant Ward takes 8 consequential damage. Man, this side's game staying forever. After assassination attacks, okay, we haven't. That hasn't happened, so we're good to go. All right, then we're gonna request Helicarrier from Miles. So post grenade is 1 cost, is 1 resource here to play the post grenade. It's just another weapon upgrade for us to get out, basically. So now we have 3 weapon upgrades. These are this one's restricted though, so we can't have more than 2 restricted ones. All right, We'll hold on to this weapon in our hand. We're setting up for the big firepower turns. Does Rogue activate here? No, she doesn't because we can't clear it off anyway, so she can save activation for next turn. Okay, game ends the turn, pass over to Miles. Whoops. Miles will play the Web-Warrior Destiny. Ignore this card's resource cost if your deck has a Web-Warrior trait, which we do have, so we can play it for free. It's at the bottom of our deck, but at least it didn't become a draw minion. After a Web-Warrior Allies play, we choose a player. That player draws a card. So that's pretty good. We just leave our drone, I think. So we could draw a card here with Victory. Yeah, we might as well, right? Okay, we're going to swing for 1, take out the Sentinel Mark 4. He's defeated. Mark 5, I mean. He'll take constant damage and get knocked out. With the Web Life Destiny, when a Web Warrior Allies play, we can choose player, draw a card. We'll choose ourselves. Draw a card for Miles here. Acrobatic, so I could take out the drone. I don't care about the drone. We'll do 3 resources here, so I can play our Sonic Rifle. 3 cost upgrade, comes in with 2 charge counters. As a hero action, we're going to use it. Exhaust, remove a charge counter to confuse the enemy. Let's confuse ULTRON. Actually, we might as well take out the drone. Yeah, we're going to exhaust, swing for 2, take out the drone minion. And then we're going to flip down. Yeah, let's go to 4. Yeah, fine. We're going to flip down to Alter Ego. Use our response, change this form. We can shuffle a Spider-Man card. Let's shuffle the Ragnarok back in, I guess. It's fine. Get in there. Shuffle our deck. How much damage can we do in the last turn, guys? Hopefully we can do a lot. I don't know. I don't know how much damage we got, but it's gonna be fun. Alright. We're gonna Genki draw a card here. Ah, what a waste. So I'll use the Ragnarok's resource to play Defense Mechanism. 1 cost upgrade. When you make a basic power, we can discard this card to trigger Spiral Camouflage. Alright. That's gonna end our turn. Okay. We just need to get the flow like butterfly and play on Gambit. Once we get that off, we should be really good. Let's go. Alright. Did Gambit charge the card? I think he did. Okay, we're gonna draw back up to 5 here. Hold on to Yarm Norm. Oh, this is really good. 1 by 1. Okay, okay. Alright, Miles will draw up to 6. Come on, give me a float with this double. No, ooh, but this is good. Oh, wait. The only Web Warrior is Bavitri. I want Peter. But that's okay. Alright, so it is ULTRON's turn. He's going to add 1, 2, 3 to the main with acceleration, going up to 4 threat. On the main, he's going to activate it against Gambit. He's going to attack us because we're in hero form. He will pull a drone minion with his ability, and he gets a boost. So he gets +1 attack as to 1 drone. So saying with 1, 2, 3 plus the boost, we're going to exhaust to defend for 3. And this time we're going to play Natural Jelly again, but block it off. So we're going to play a 0 cost event. When you defend against attack, we place a charge counter on Gambit. So now we go up to 3 or 7 charge counters. And for each charge counter, you get +1 defense for attack. So we're defending for 3 plus 7, which is 10. So we're defending for 10 now. Here's his boost. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we don't take any damage. Oh, I need to get this guild armor out for that, huh? Alright, so don't take any damage. Then the drone is going to attack us for 1. We're going to Gambit staff. When enemy attacks, do damage to it. So that defeats it before he attacks. Oh, another post grenade. No! No! That either wait in our deck pass then. Or we may just go for the kill. I don't know. I have the luxury to wait for another deck pass. Okay, that's fine. So Ultron did that. Ultron will, he's done here. Got the drone and everything. He's going to scheme against Miles because we're an Alter Ego. He's confused. Nothing happens. In counter card time. 1 for Gambit, 1 for Miles. Gambit got another one of this. Okay, attach your identity. When you engage your Sentinel, you can't flip. Oh, Ultron's imperative. Oh, no, I don't know if I want to get that. That's fine. Okay, don't want to flip him here. No, probably not. When reviewed, the first player puts the top 2 cards of their deck. So, first player is Gambit. First player puts the top 2 cards. Yeah, it's the first player of their deck face down into play engagement as drone minions with 2 per player threat. So 4 threat the hazard icon there with the double drones. All right, that is gonna end that. Pass over to Miles. Oh, and did we get treasure? We did not get treasure, so Grant Ward stays in play here. Okay. Let me think. Royal Flush like totally wipes out the drones there. I kind of want to am I able to flip Ultron? Here's the question. Because if I play this, we can do 1, 2, 3, 4. We maybe dig for a float like a butterfly here. Okay, it does us 4, 4, 4. It does 12 damage, but it's not 20. This can do 4 more. Brings him down to no, I think it's too much to kill him. Yeah, we just clear out Ocean's Imperative here. Yeah, because whenever we flip him, he reviews this side scheme again. Which, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so let's go ahead and Miles starting us off. We're gonna Genki and draw a card. Gotta remember to Genki whenever I can. We're gonna Web Shot here. I mean, I may try to go for a kill. We'll just see what happens, guys. We'll just see what happens. So let's go ahead and flip up to hero form. Double energy here to play Web Shot. Use 4 damage to enemy, hit Ultron for 4. Since we use energy, we can Venom Blast here, so another 2 to Ultron. So it's gonna be 6 damage on Ultron total. Brings him 30 and then down 26. And then we can stun him as well with the Web Shot. Okay, so got that. Down at 26. How much damage does that game could do? You can do a decent amount. I could play this web shooter. Do I care about these web shooters for Miles though? The thing is, if I focus too much, no, I have to. Yeah, I have to, because I gotta thwart that out. I can't focus too much on that right now. I have to thwart stuff. Okay, so let's do. We're gonna across Spider-Verse here. So let's think here. What do I want to do with this hand? We're gonna put a token there. We're gonna use Helicarrier to make Cross Spider-Verse 1 cost. This would be a resource so I can play across the Spider-Verse. Here, actually, exhaust Web-Warrior card control with exhaust Web Live Destiny. Search your discard pile for Web-Warrior ally, put it into play. Okay, so we put Pavitri into play there, and then that resolves that. When it enters play, remove 1 threat from a scheme for each Web-Warrior card you control, including himself. So we have 1, 2, 3 Web-Warrior cards with the Web of Life and Destiny. So we take 3 threat off of a scheme. Take it off there. Yeah, we'll just take 3 off of there, and then he's going to exhaust door for 1, so 4 total that will clear off the Ultra's Imperative. I gotta get rid of that. Alright, and then Pavitri takes the consequent damage. Alright. Let's see. Sunfire will swing. We could just 1x1 actually. We probably just 1x1. We have a lot of economy left actually. So let's request an action out of turn. Gambit is going to use the Helicarrier to play 1x1, deal 2 damage to enemy, and then if it defeats the enemy, deal 2 damage to enemy. So we'll just take out both these guys here. Okay, so that resolves that. We can do that out of turn. Play this, I can Helicarrier the other card. So I think we just double mansion Miles here. Yeah, we'll double mansion Miles. Okay, so we're gonna mansion Miles to draw a card. We'll quest out of turn for a game to mansion Miles again. Should have kept that sonic rifle. Dang it. Okay. Let's see. We'll go. Yeah, I should get the other sonic rifle. That would be really good. Bahu Benevolence. We could do this. Yeah, okay, we'll use a double. Here's a waste. Double to play the web shooter. Comes in with 3 web counters. We exhausted, generate a wild resource. We use the resource here, play power within. So now when we make basic power, we can discard this trigger Venom Blast. So we have both camouflage and power within. Let's put actually this like this. Okay. Then we're going to exhaust the web shooter, remove a counter, generates a wild resource to play Battlefield Benevolence. Heal 2 damage from enemy. We'll heal 2 from ULTRON, bring him out to 28, and we confuse him. So he's confused. So when you engage Sentiment, you can't change from hero form Artigo, but we're not engaged with him, so we can change forms here. Pass over to Gambit. Gambit is going to use a resource here, play Yarmyorm. and then we'll use the Helicarrier to play Gambit's Guild Armor. So your armor is another weapon upgrade that we have, and the Guild Armor is after we defend against attack, take no damage, we can exhaust it to ready up Gambit. So we natural agility there. We can get it ready. Not really used for anything, I think, at this station again, but not terrible to just have down. And we want to alternate a flip here with Gambit. Okay, we have we have 4 weapons up. I want to get 5. I don't know if I'll get 5 this game because the other post range just got discarded. But here we're gonna do some thwarting. Grant Ward doors for 2, Row with door for 2, clear off the main. I think that's just it there. They'll both take constant damage. Grant Ward stays in play. Will gets defeated here. We'll keep up Sunfire. And that side scheme's still there. It's kind of crazy. We're flipping down to RU here. 7 charge counters and a turn. Alright, I think next turn we should have a really big turn here. Because Ocean's impaired. Oh, I forgot to activate him out. Sorry guys. Forgot he was ready. We're gonna have him throw for 2 from here. Apologize for forgetting that. So he can't do that during Gambit's turn, but let's just say I did it. We're gonna go back and cheat a little bit. Sorry guys. So he throws for 2 from that side scheme. Okay. That'll res us all back up in our turn. Forgot Miles never activated. Alright, drawing back up to 6 here with Gambit. Ooh, we get some charge counters going on. Miles draws up to 5. Ooh, why are they all together? Oh man, I want to play everything now. Maybe we mansion Miles. No floats though. Okay. ULTRON starting to add 3 to main consideration again. He is going to attack Miles. He's stunned, no droning. He skims against Gambit, confused, nothing happens. Then we get encounter cards here. 1 for Miles. 1 for Gambit. Miles goes first. We got Razor ULTRON. When we're in hero form, we're in hero form. ULTRON attacks you. Discard top card deck for each damage dealt. We're gonna discard. That's fine. He attacks us. We might lose flow here. He gets a drone minion. So same with 2 plus 1, so 3 damage. With his Force Interrupt, and then he gets a boost card. We'll take because I have a tough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage on Miles. Knocks out the tough. He dealt 6 damage, even though we didn't take any damage. So we discard top 6 cards of our deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I should have played in the first deck pass. I messed up, guys. I messed up big time. We lost 6 cards and both floats there. Alright, that resolves the Razor ULTRON. Gambit's encounter card is Program Transmitter attached to ULTRON. After he schemes, place 1 threat on each side scheme, and he has +1 scheme. Oh man, okay, that's fine. We'll flips over to Gambit. Dang it. Alright. So Gambit's gonna do his turn here. Flip it here for him. I want to do something there. So, for sure, I play Psylocke. That's like an easy one to make confuse. I think I play Firepower just to get some damage off right now. Gambit does have good economy right now. I think I do want to do that. Exhaust here and spend 2 mentals. So we'll do that. Psylocke here. And we'll play this. And we'll deck out Miles. We'll have him draw everything and get rid of his hand. Oh, do we get no treachery for Grant Ward? So Grant Ward doesn't trigger his response. Because it's whenever you reveal treachery and Miles reveal one, not Gambit. Gambit reveal that. So we're good to go. Okay. Let's go ahead and just flip up to hero form here. We're going to use this hero action, exhaust hero, spend 2 mental resources to discard the program transmitter. Let's get rid of that. We're going to use our charge the card, get a charge count, go up to 8 here. We're going to use, I think that's fine. Yeah, we'll use 4 resources here, including the molecular acceleration. So we get a charge count because we spent that in hero form. 4 resources to play Psylocke. She comes in with 2 psionic counters. Whenever she attacks enemy, we're going to have her attack ULTRON. We can remove a psionic counter, deal damage to enemy, and confuse it. So confuse, 1 damage, and then her attack of 1 will go through, 1 more damage. It's not 26. Psylocke takes the consequent damage. Okay. Then we're going to use extra generate wild resource to play Firepower. Exhaust up to 3 weapon upgrades you control. We have half that here. So we'll exhaust 1, 2, 3 weapons. Deal damage for each weapon upgrade exhausted. We'll keep the charge counters actually, so we'll just do 9 damage on ULTRON. That's pretty good. It's from 26 down to 17. Yeah. All right. Then, can I throw out the man? Oh yeah, I got Peter Parker here. So, Grant War with door for 2. Sunfire doors for 1. 3 threat clears off the side scheme. They'll both take console damage and get discarded. Okay. All right. Then we're gonna have Gambit Mansion Miles draw him a card and pass his turn. Okay. Miles draws up a card. We want to deck out now. Ooh, we got Mentos for Moon Girl. Yeah, we can do it. We need John or Mento. Oh, we have a wild here. Okay, so we're gonna use our web shooter. Remove a counter, generates a mental. Declare the wild to be a mental. This would be 2 more mentals for a total of 3. So I can play Moon Girl. Play only if you have a champion or genius trait. We have the genius champion trait here in hero form. After you play it from your hand, draw 1 card for each mental use for it. We use 3, so we're drawing 3 cards. 1, 2. Yeah, we want to deck out ASAP to get those floats back. Okay, here I think I just play Peter back down instead of Gwen. I would love to play Gwen though, but that's okay. We want to swing in too. Yeah, so I go this for Peter, and we just play this for swing in, and we just attack Ultron everything else we got. We could actually play Peter in hero in alter ego if I can draw a physical. So we'll hold on to that actually, and we'll go 2 resources here, so I can play swing in. Hero action, remove 4 from a scheme since we use a mental resource with the upside. Wait, actually, wait. Sorry, guys. Let's not do any of that. Let's not do any of that. Keep that at 3 threat. Sorry about that. Because, wait, I want upside so I can stun him. Right, that's what I want to do. So we don't even play a swing in here, I think. Because we're having confused. It's kind of a waste. Yeah, so we're just gonna swing for 2 on Ultron, right from 17 down to 50. Oh, I have this stuff too. That's fine. So 2 damage there, and then we're going to use resource to play upside the head. Hero response after you make a base attack and damage enemy. We just did that. Confuse the enemy. If he's already confused, we stun him. So really helps upside the head because we can save this for when we really need it. All right, that's good there. Then we're going to use 3 resources here. An energy, a mental, declare wild be a physical. So 1 of each resource type, which is required to play Peter Parker Spider-Man. Peter's gonna swing for 2, take out this drone. He'll right up Miles, and then he'll take a consequent damage. Yeah, it's fine. And then Miles will door for 2, Moon Girl doors for 2. 4 threat clears off the main. Moon Girl takes 2 consequent damage for thwarting. We're gonna flip down to Alter Ego. Use our response. Shuffle a Miles card back into your deck. Let's get the web shooters because maybe I would play it. So we'll shuffle this back into our deck. We have 4 cards in our deck. There's a chance we can draw here with Kanky. Okay, and then we Genki draw a card. Oh, we drew it. Okay, cool. So now I can use the Helicarrier to reduce the cost. Next, we'll play by 1. Let's go ahead and play the second web shooter here. So now we should be hit all of our kickers with the double web shooters going on here for Miles. Okay, 3 web counters on there. All right, that was really good, guys. That was a really good turn. Okay, and we'll deck out. Hopefully we can get the floats back in. This Helicarrier's wasted there. But that's okay. Oh, he can activate. We'll have... Nah, he can kill a drone. We'll end our turn right back up. We can save his activations to kill drones. Okay, I think this is like the best possible situation here. We have Sun confused. We're still in the first main scheme. This is our only encounter card on the table. Yeah, we are rolling right now. Okay, Gambit draws up to 5 here. Miles holds on to this, draws up to 6. We deck out, get dealt a face down encounter card. Shuffle this card pile back in the deck. Okay, we just gotta get those floats down. But if we don't get it down, we just go for a kill without the floats. All right. Drawing 2 more back up to 6. Float, 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 float. Ah, no float. Okay. All right. It is Ultron's turn. Gonna add, only 2 to the main now because he finally killed the side scheme. Okay. Then he is going to activate, he's going to attack Gambit, he's stunned, schemes against Miles, he's confused. Nothing happens, no drone man comes out because he never activated. We're dealing counter cards. 1 for Gambit, 1 for Miles. Miles has 2 here. Gambit got Sentinel Mark 4. Oh crap. Okay, if target for elimination is attached, and it is, he attacks you even if you're an off ego. So it's going to hit us here for 3. We're going to use Gambit's staff first. So we'll do a damage on him whenever an enemy initiates attack. We'll defend for 3. We take no damage. Exhaust the guild armor here. After you defend and attack, take no damage, you hit Gambit. That is just so good value from Gambit right there. All right. So yeah, nothing happens. Okay. Then 2 encounters for Miles. Injury efficiency. Each player puts the top card of the deck as a drone main. Dang it, please don't be our float, guys. And then we got an assault. We're in Arc Ego, so it's gonna surge here. Assault will surge again. So we're in Arc Ego. We got Advanced Ultron Drone Regard. Okay. Passes over. Miles starts off. We're going to request action from Gambit. He's going to get a charge count with his charged card. Going to 10 counters now. Yeah, I think we need 12 to play 4 attack events in a turn for like crazy damage. There's Ultron here. All right. Let's, so we got a charge card. Okay, we have Firepower. Firepower will just pop off right now. We're going to request an action out of turn from Gambit. He's going to use a resource here to play Firepower. Let's move this here. Well, I'm out of ready tokens. Okay. Exhaust up to 3 weapon upgrades you control. This is already exhausted, but we'll say, so this is already exhausted, but these 3 are readied up. And then this one are restricted. These 2 are not restricted. So exhaust up to 3. We're going to do 1, 2, 3. So all the weapons are exhausted now. For each upgrade exhaust, choose an enemy and do 3 damage to the enemy the attack has ranged. So I think we are going to use a charge counter. Yeah, we're going to use a charge counter right here for throw the card. We play attack, move up to 3. We're going to move 1. So attack gets +1 attack. So it's going to do 4 to 3 enemies. 4 damage to Sentinel Mark 5 kills him. 4 damage to Advanced Drone kills him as well. When he's defeated, we get a top, the engaged player gets the top card's drone. So Miles gets another, hopefully not butterfly. And we do another 4. I think we'll hit Ultron with the last 4. Brings from 15 down to 11. That resolves Firepower. Yeah, Firepower going crazy right now. But we have a bunch of drones. Holding this in our hand and we'll just wait for Miles here. So, actually wait, I think I'm just playing Ironheart. And I'll charge the card. So we're gonna mansion here for Miles. And Miles will do his turn. Miles will mansion himself. He's gonna gank himself as well. Where's the float? No floats! Okay, that's okay. Alright, see here. Do I flip Ultron? I could. I think I do. Just flip him here. Yeah, we have so much damage with the Ragnar bags right now. Yeah, we just flip him and we thwart off the side scheme. So let's flip up to hero form here. I hope it doesn't get my float though, because then we'll get more drone minions. Oh, and he's the first player, so Ocean's Imperative activates on Miles. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, let's go ahead and do. How do I want to? We're going to use 2 energies here to play a web shot. It's going to do 4 plus 2 because of the energies and Venom Blast. So 6 damage here on Ultron. Brings it down to 5. And then we stun him. Okay. Next, we're going to request action on turn Gambit. Yeah, Gambit's going to use a double resource here to play charged card. Do 4 damage to enemy. And we're going to remove 1 charge counter here. So it does +1. So it's going to do 5 damage. We're going to hit Ultron for 5, which will go ahead and bring him down to 0. So he's at 0 life. Okay, so that. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Before we do that, I need to do this first, actually. We're going to have Pavitri swing for 1 and take out this drone. And he'll take constant damage. Because I forgot when Ultron flips, he buffs up all the drones now. So now they're all buffed up. But that's okay, because we're swinging for 2. Okay, so now game mode charge card, defeat Ultron. Okay, Ultron is defeated stage 2, flips over to stage 3. 27 per player life. So it's going to have 54 life here. Whenever review, searching, counting, discover for Ultron's imperative, we saw it earlier, so we're going to bring it back out here. Because with 2 per player threat, so 4 threat. When review the first player, which is Miles, puts the top 2 cards of their deck into play, engage with them as a drone minion. Okay, here's the unfortunate thing now. Ultron, in this stage, each drone minion gets +1 attack and +1 hit point, so they all have 2 life and 2 attack. But Ultron cannot take damage while drone is in play, so if they kill the drones before you damage him now. Okay, that's why I wanted Vivish attack first. Okay, next we're gonna do Moon Girl will swing for 2, take out our drone, and not the float. She'll take 2 constant damage and get knocked out. Then we're gonna use web shot here. No way, I can play auto. Helicare will make auto 1 cost. We'll do a resource here, so I can play Spider-Man Auto Octavius. Ooh, he could have read up an upgrade that we control. Oh yeah, we can. Okay, so after you play auto, wait, did I remove the webcam from this web shooter? Sorry guys, I should have used this web shooter there instead of this one. Did I use? Yeah, so we'll put 2 counters here, or we'll leave this at 1 because I think I forgot to move the counter and this will drop down to 2. I'm not sure if I did that right, but yeah, it doesn't matter. We're gonna use the Helicarrier in this to play Spider-Man All Octavius. After you play him from your hand, ready up upgrade control, we write up the web shooters. If it has a texture, we can draw a card. Web shooters are text, so we draw a card here. Okay. He is going to exhaust, swing for 2, take out a drone. Okay, not the float. He'll take 2 constant damage, get knocked out. Whenever he leaves play, trade the Web Live Destiny, choose a player, draw a card. Do I want Gambit draw a card now? What am I doing here with Miles? I want to Sonic Rifle. And then we web shot Arachnobatics. Yeah, so I'm actually gonna have Gambit draw a card. We can choose any player draw a card with that. So Gambit draw. Oh, lock and load. Where was it in first deck fast? Oh, we can get that. Oh, we get our thing out with that. Okay. So we did that. Then we are going to do we need to kill all these drones. So Miles will swing for 2, take out this drone. Oh no, Gwen. Peter will swing for 2, take out Gambit's drone. So now there's no more drones in play. Peter will ready up Miles, and he'll take a consequential damage. Miles will throw for 2 from here, draw down 2 threat. So now Ultron can't take damage. We'll go 2 resources here, including the energy, to play Web Shot. Deals 4 damage to enemy, and it does another 2 because we use energy to pay for it. So 4 damage brings Ultron down to 50. Then Miles going to use a resource here, play Arachnobatics. Here at sorry, before I do that, whoops. We're gonna use Sonic Rifle, remove a counter. Here action confuse enemy. Let's confuse Ultron. So now he's stunned and confused, and this goes away. Okay. Now that he's stunned and confused, we're gonna use a resource here to play Arachnobatics. Here action attack, do 2 damage to enemy. If it has a stun card, do 3 additional damage. If it has confused, do 3 additional damage. So it's gonna do 8 damage on Ultron, brings him down to 42 from 50. All right. I think at this point we're just going to stay target for elimination. We just can't flip down if we engage a Sentinel minion. All right, that's going to end Miles' turn. Pass over to Gambit here. Gambit has no more Kami from Miles, so he's going to Helicarrier to make Ironheart 1 cost as a resource to play Ironheart. When she enters play from her hand, draw a card. Ooh, we drew Firepower. Oh, everything's exhausted, so hold on to it in her hand. God dang it, we had the resource for it too. All right, we're going to go, we're going to swing for 2 on Ultron, brings him down to 40. And then with your arm, after your hero attacks an enemy, we can spend a physical. We'll use an extra declare Y be physical to do 2 damage to enemy. So we'll do 2 more damage, brings him down to 38. Yarman does not have the exhaust for that because it's already exhausted. And then Psylocke's gonna Thor for 2, clear off the hazard. She will take a consequent damage. And then she stays alive. And then Ironheart is going to swing for 1 on Ultron, brings it down 37. She would take, no, let's Thor for 1 for the main. So keep him at 38. Keep him at 38, guys. Keep him at 38. All right, and then she'll take a, no, let's swing for 1. Let's Thor for 1, sorry. Keep him at 37. So we do 1, and then this will be 2 threat. Okay, she'll take a consequent damage. That's going to end her turn. Okay, so we're going to draw back up to 5 for Gambit. Does he have any more attack events? Oh, no, we're out of attacks. Let's drop to 5 here. We deck out, get a face on counter card. So now we want all the Web Warriors to draw cards for Gambit. That is our play here. We want to, Gambit's going to draw with the Mansions, the Web Warriors, and hopefully he can get some firepower or his Royal, actually the Royal Flush, what we really want actually. We just want any attack events. We're going to pop out our counters and we'll go for the kill next turn. I thought we could do more damage in like a single turn, like after setup. But I think Ultron is just a little bit too much pressure for us to set up like a big like burst for like 100 damage or something like that. That was like my secret goal with this, but we'll never get it off, unfortunately. Okay, so we draw up there. Miles will hold on to this. Draw back up to 5. Okay. No damage, actually. Like, not much damage from either player. Wait, did we get float? Oh, we didn't get float? Oh, it's still in the deck. Oh, man. I really should have played in the first deck, guys. That was a mistake by me. Okay, Ultron's turn. So he can't take damage now because of the drone. Oh, we got ready everything back up. A lot of stuff to ready here. We're still going to try to go for the kill next turn. Hopefully we'll be able to do it. Okay. So, Ultron's turn. He's going to add 2 to the main. Goes up to 4 threat. He attacks Miles. He's stunned. Nothing happens. He attacks Gambit. He'll pull a drone minion. Wait, no. He doesn't pull drones anymore. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm tripping, guys. It's been a minute since I played Ultron. So, on stage 2, each time he attacks, he gets a drone minion. He doesn't do that anymore on stage 3. So, we're actually fine now. We don't get any more drones. So, that's pretty good. Okay. So, he does not pull a drone. He's going to attack Gambit now. We have the natural defense. Not sure. Yeah, we might as well do it. Get a charge counter. So, we're going to use our staff, which can do a damage. He can't take damage right now. He's down at 36. He gets a boost card here. We're going to defend for 3, play natural agility. So we get a charge count, go up to 9 counters, and we get plus 9 for defense. We're defending for 12, 9 plus 3. Here's his boost, 4 plus 3, 7 damage. We fully block all of it up, so we can exhaust the guild armor. Let's put it over here. No, I need to remember this is exhausted. Where is the token? Here we go. So we exhaust the guild armor. After you defend, take no damage, ready up Gambit. Okay. So we got that. Then deals encounter cards. So 1 for Miles, 1 for Gambit. Miles got Sentinel Mark. What was that? Mark 6, 7? I don't know. Whatever. 6, I think. Yeah. Oh, he has quick strikes and hits for 2. We'll just take it. Miles first damage scan brings him down to 7. And then Ultra can't take damage while he's in play though, so we can ignore him. Let's put him up here. Gambit's got 2 cards. First one is Electro Retaliant Business. He doesn't activate. Hope it's not a gang up. Oh, quick strike again. So this will hit Gambit for 2. We'll take it. Drop down 7. Okay, so we just have a bunch of minions here. These 2 are engaged with Gambit, but they don't matter because none of them have guard, and Ultron can't take damage while our drone minions in play. These are not drones. These are sentinels, guys. So we got like the Sinister 6 and the sentinels coming out here, but we're going to try to kill Ultron right now. Pass this over to Gambit. And yeah, even if I have Miles draw the cards and we get a float, he can't play it during Gambit's turn. Actually, he could. I mean, we can play it here, and a Gambit can his cards, but we don't have attack events. So I'd rather just get attack events. So Gambit's gonna manage himself. Draw a card. Ooh! Oh, I don't have 3 weapons though, so another 5 doesn't do anything. I could play this one. No, I can't max out unrestricted, I think. We're gonna exhaust Mansion for Miles to have Gambit draw another card. Ooh, 1 by 1 is good. That's not bad. As long as we get attack events. Okay. So alright, what are we gonna do here, guys? I'm gonna go for the kill. If we don't kill him, it's gonna stink because of the minions, but we should be okay. So we're going to use, let's go. We can't play double firepower here. I could save for next turn, so let's just see. One resource here, play firepower. Here, action attack, exhaust up to 3 weapon upgrades you control. We still have 3 right here. 1, 2, 3. For each upgrade exhausted, we can choose enemy, deal 3 damage, attack us ranged. We're going to remove 3 charge counters. So we go from 9 down to 6 charge counters. So we get +3 for the attack, and we remove a skill count from warrior skill. So we get +4. Or sorry, so we get +1, 2, 3, 4. Did I miss? Wait, I do way more damage than I thought. Because it does +1 for each one, so it's gonna do 4 plus 3. It does 7. So 7 times 3 is 21 damage on Ultron. Holy cow. Okay, so 21 damage brings him from 36 down to 15. Yeah, 15 plus 21 is 36. Yeah. Guys, why did my math so bad earlier? I don't know what happened. So we played a firepower there. Okay. And then we're going to hold on this in our hand. This is the only way we play attack events. We'll save this. And we're going to save this as resources in case we can draw a Royal Flush. So we're going to exhaust, swing for 2 on Ultron. We have the kill for sure. It brings down to 13. Psylocke's gonna swing, use her silent counter, so it does 2 total damage and confuse him. He's already confused, but he drops down to 11. Ironheart swings for 1, brings him down to 10, and then both of them get knocked out here. So I have to do that during turn. We can't do it out of turn. So they're both gone. All right, Gambit just stays target for elimination. Yeah, why engage Sentinel? We can't change from here to Alter Ego. That's fine. Yeah, so we are engaged Sentinels here, but that's okay. All right, pass over to Miles here. Okay, Miles, can we do something? Is there a way for us to get Peter to take a bunch of damage? I don't think that there really is. Yeah, he can't ready up. Yeah, we don't have Penny. Okay, but we can try to draw some cards here. So let's go. Miles is gonna swing for 2 on Ultron, brings it down to 8. Otto is gonna swing for 1, brings it down to 7. Otto takes constant damage, gets knocked out with the Well of Life Destiny. Choose a player, draw a card. Gambit, draw a card. No, okay, it's fine. It's fine. Then do I want to recur? Not yet. Yeah, Peter will just swing for 2, brings Ultron down. No, wait, hold up. Peter can't recur. So hold up. Let's not have Peter do it yet. We're gonna cross Fireverse now. So we'll use 2 resources here, so I can play across Fireverse. Exhaust the Web-Warrior card control will exhaust the Web of Life and Destiny. Search your discard pile for Web-Warrior ally and put it into play. Okay, Ghost Fire swings for 1. No, we gotta go auto, huh? Dang it. Yeah, we just gotta go auto. Oh, wait, Ghost Spider. Wait. We get Ghost Spider here. Okay, so we get her into play, and then, so Ghost Spider just in play now. Okay, that's fine. So have Ghost Spider in play. Then, oh, I should use Upside Head. That's okay. So next, Ghost Spider is going to swing for 2 on Electro. So 2 damage here. He has Retaliate. So he's going to, oh, wait. Oh, wait, no, I forgot to do Electro's ability there. Sorry, guys. After he engages you, he engaged Gambit. We need to discard from top of your deck until you discard Energy or Wild. We will discard the 1/1, and then yeah, we will discard one of the 1/1, so we won't have them in hand. But we already have the Firepowers in hand, I think, or one of them in hand. Yeah, so I think we would have discarded the Firepower, one of the Firepowers, and one of the 1/1. So we just discard that. Sorry, guys, I messed that up. That would have helped us dig deeper in our deck too for the Royal Flush. But yeah, so we shouldn't have that in our hand. So we just have this in our hand instead. Okay, yeah, I messed that up. Okay, so she'll take a retaliate from Electro. I forgot his effect triggers right away. And then she'll take constant damage after the retaliate. Peter will swing for 2 on Ultron, brings it down to 5. He can ready up another Web Warrior. He'll ready up Ghost Spider. He'll take constant damage and get knocked out. Trade the Web of Life Destiny, draw Gambit a card. Ghost Spider is going to swing for 2 on Ultron, brings it down to 3. She'll take a constant damage and get knocked out. Her interrupt, when she leaves play, search your deck for an identified event, add to your hand. There are the floats. We'll get Arachno back, add to her hand, and shuffle up. And then when she leaves play with the Web of Life Destiny, we can choose to have Gambit draw the card. Oh, we got a charge card at least. Okay, it's not bad. So we can still pop off a little bit. We'll do double resource here. Play charged card. We do this out of turn during Miles' turn. So do 4 damage to enemy. We can remove 3 charge counters. So we go from 6 down to 3 to give it +3, so 7. And remove the last counter from here to give it 8. So it's going to do 8 damage on ULTRON. And that will bring him down to 0 with 5 overkill. Sorry for squeaking, guys. And then Gambit can also do this out of turn. And after he does that, when your hero attacks an enemy, we can spend a physical as a response right here to do 2 damage to an enemy. So 2 more damage. 7 overkill. Then we can out of turn use a resource here to play 1 by 1. To use 2 damage to enemy, we'll remove 3 charge counters. So it does +3. It's going to do 5 damage. Brings him from 7 up to 12 overkill. We can Yarn him again. Physical resource with the X Jets wild. Declare to be physical. 2 more damage. 14 overkill. And then Miles, I should have readied him to get a stun. Oh, I should have used this. That's fine. We'll use a resource here. Play, actually, wait. We're going to use Genki, draw a card. Oh, we got a float. And we had to discard card from hand. That would have been so much more damage. That's fine. We will do Helicarrier upside the head to play float like a butterfly. And we'll give this to ourselves. And then Miles will use the web shoot here, remove a counter, play a Arachnobatics, do 2 damage to enemy. If it has a stun, do 3. If it has confused, do additional 3. So it's going to do 5. And then it does additional 1 with this. So 6 more overkill. Brings ULTRON 20 overkill there for the win. I think we did like 50 damage that last turn. If I got the float down, how much more damage? It would have been like that much more, right? 1, 2. It would have been like 5 more damage because firepower does +1 for each one. Yeah, so apologies for missing the electro force response there, guys. I don't think it would change anything because we had the firepower in our hand already, and we only play 1 that turn, which is what we really need to do the damage there. Got a little bit sloppy at the end because I was just so hyped to try to get the damage off. Unfortunately, Miles never played the Flow Like a Butterfly on Gambit, but I think I miscalculated some of Gambit's damage there, and he did more than I expected. But yeah, alright, that was a fun game there with Gambit Unleashing. Definitely the most damage I've ever done with Gambit in a game, because usually I fail to set him up correctly, but we got a decent setup there with Gambit. Definitely doing tons of damage here in aggression. Bring ULTRON down on expert mode. Alright, that is it for this gameplay. Thank you so much to Alexi for your support and the custom gameplay requests. I hope you guys all liked this video, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.